the Fraye Arbeter Shtime. We got it was a weekly, came out every week, at that, and my father was, and it was put out by a group by Jewish anarchists, and there were Yiddish groups all around the United States that's kind of supported it. Have you ever seen a copy of the paper? I have some. I have one or two stuck away. I will.
Great.
If you want to stop and I can get it. I think I can find it and show it to you, but I can do it later on too.
Okay.
And so they read that, and there were always events, and there were lectures. Rudolf Rocker, that's a name you might know. Okay. So he had come to the United States. Sometimes at that time he came, actually the first time he came he hadn't emigrated here yet, because I can remember as a little kid when he came and I was like 4 years old, and I can remember there was a big picnic and he was there and he was speaking, and he spoke Yiddish. And so he anyway, those early years, later on, he would come once a year, and the evening before Yom Kippur, he would speak, always give a lecture on anarchism or something at the Shalom Aleichem. That was once a year. He was at least there once a year giving a lecture. And then they were always raising money. There was always some kind of affair for raising money. So it was a real cultural atmosphere for me. They'd have annual bazaars for a couple of days, which were a lot of fun. I can remember them being a lot of fun. There was food and there was dancing and there was singing. And my parents always, there was just a lot of gathering and mostly raising funds. They were mostly raising funds for various things all the years that I can remember. And the paper had articles by, they had things from Emma Goldman, and they had things from August Suchi, and they had things from Berkman. Yeah, these people were all still alive, and they were all writing. So there was, a lot of, and I would read all the stuff that was in the paper. I don't know. I don't know about how the Federation functioned. I don't know exactly how that functioned. I know my father would go to a Federation meeting, once a month. I know that. I can remember him. It was a Friday night. He was never home on Friday nights because he was at the Federation meeting. And when I was a little kid, really.